Welcome to Dr. P.C. Verma Economics YouTube class. In this class, I teach students the contents of original book written by great economists like Adam Smith, Alfred Marshall, John Maynard Keynes, A.C. Pigou, Paul Samuelson, and others. Today, I'm just writing first page of Alfred Marshall's book, Principles of Economics, which was published in 1890. In the first page, the target of Alfred Marshall is to point out poverty. And he writes in the first page of his book, Principles of Economics, poverty is great. Poverty is a great and almost unmixed evil. And he writes again, the destruction of the poor is their poverty. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. We all know that 1776, first book, Adam Smith, an inquiry into the nature and causes of the wealth of nations, which are popularly known as wealth of nations. And in many countries, especially dominated by Christianity, they felt that economics deals with wealth. And wealth is the most evil thing for the people on this earth. This is the view of Christian missionary who believe in curing poor people, helping poor people, helping old age people. Money is not the objective. So Adam Smith's book was very much criticized because of its more importance to the wealth of nations. He made inquiry into the wealth of nations. At that time, India was under British control. Large number of countries are British controlled. He never thought of conditions of different people living in under the empire, British Empire, their poverty, their problem. And after 1776, Adam Smith's book was published. And thereafter, book written by Malthus, Thomas Robert Malthus, book written by JBC, book written by David Ricardo, book written by J.S. Mill. All these are the four pillars of classical economics and led by Adam Smith. In 1890, Alfred Marshall's book, Principles of Economics, was published. And in that book, in the first page, first paragraph became the definition of economics. Needless to mention that I appeared in the interview for lecturer in 1974 January. And I had said in the interview this thing about the Alfred Marshall. They asked me which economist you like most. I said Alfred Marshall. Why? I said that Marshall, in his Principles of Economics, in the first page, he has written that poverty is a great and almost unmixed evil. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. And definition of economics is the first paragraph of Principles of Economics, chapter 1. That is introductory chapter and first chapter, book 1, chapter 1st. Marshall defined political economy or economics is a study of mankind in the ordinary business of life. It examines that part of individual and social action which is more closely connected with the attainment and with the use of the material requisites of well-being. Then he proceeds further in the chapter and says, he quoted Adam Smith, not directly, but wealth term came in the second paragraph of that first paragraph is the definition. And conclusion that I was selected in BPSC and I was first among all, ranked first. I get lectureship in Patna University. In Patna College, I retired as a head of Department of Economics, Patna. I impressed the galaxy of the teachers and I narrated about the Marshall. Thereafter, they asked me about econometrics, mathematical economics. That was my special paper. They asked about it. But starting is most important in an interview. And if you have read books, original books, then certainly your quality will change and improve. And as a teacher, I always taught students and their character I shaped by forcing them to read original papers, original books, original article, so that their quality will improve. And now they are senior IAS officer, IPS officer, deputy collector, different state bank senior officers. So I got first position in BPSC for the post of lecturer. Several hundred students appeared in that interview, having degree, diploma, PhD, etc. I was MA gold medalist. There were many gold medalists at that time in the interview which were in queue. How do you represent anything? In that, reading books, original books, if you want to become lecturer, then you must have command, you must have read at least original books which are quoted in our syllabus. In Patna University syllabus, in Delhi University syllabus, in Bihar University syllabus, everywhere quoted that this book should be read by this chapter is read. But what is happening? Happening is atom bomb series, that is guest paper. Just before examination, atom bomb comes and students buy it, use it and throw it. We had been invigilators also in the examination. And so washroom is full of this type of books piled inside a study of the washroom. Magistrate comes and go there and see there, what is this? This is deviation. But most of the students try to read, provided teachers appreciate them, help them, pat them, then they will certainly do the things which is required for their development and for the development of our country. I was a student in 1972. At that time, Bihar was a poorest state. When I became lecturer in 1974, I taught in the classroom Bihar is a poorest state. When I retired in 2016, I said that Bihar is the poorest state. Today, I find Bihar is a poorest state. What is the reason behind it? this is to be matter of research, and that is not being done in a proper way. Therefore, the main problem of poverty is not caught. So I decided to discuss first page of Alfred Marshall, Principles of Economics, where poverty was the prime factor in the first page in the book, first chapter, first page. Poverty is a great and almost unmixed evil. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. Views of Alfred Marshall, founder of microeconomics. I am discussing this, writing it in English medium for the students. They can enjoy it, and they can discuss it whenever they get opportunity. Political economy, political economy or economics is a study of mankind in the ordinary business of life. It examines that part of individual and social action, social action, which is which is more closely connected with the attainment, with the attainment and with the use of the material material requisites material requisites of well-being. Thus, it is on the one side a, a study of wealth and on the other and more important side, a part of a part of the study of a study of man. For man's character, for man's character has been molded by his everyday work, everyday work, and the material resources and the material resources which he thereby thereby procures procures more than procures more than by any other other influence, unless it be that of his religious ideals. Religious ideals and the two great the two great forming agencies of the world's of the world's history have been have been have been the relig- religious and the economic. Religious and economic. But their direct action direct action seldom seldom extends over so large so large a part of life. Rejoicing, rejoicing in their affections towards God and man. God and man. And perhaps even possessing some some natural refinement, refinement of feeling. They may lead they may lead lives that are far less, far less incomplete, incomplete than those of many who who have more material wealth, more material wealth. But for all that, for all that, for all that, their poverty is a great and almost great and almost unmixed evil to them. Even when even when they are well, they are well, their weariness, their weariness often amounts to pain. Amounts to pain. While and while while their pleasures while their pleasures are few and and it is true that in religion, in the family, affections and in friendship, and in friendship, even even the poor may find a scope for many of those faculties which are the source of highest happiness, highest happiness. No doubt, no doubt, there physical, mental, and moral. Ill health ill health is partly due to other causes than poverty. But this is the chief cause. When sickness comes, the suffering caused by caused by poverty poverty increases tenfold. Tenfold. Overworked and undertaught weary and careworn without quiet and without leisure. They have no chance of making the best of their mental faculties. Although although then some of the evils which commonly go with poverty are not its necessary consequences. Eight, broadly speaking, broadly speaking, the destruction of the poor is their poverty. And the study of the causes of poverty is the study of the causes of causes of Degradation of the of a large part of mankind. We call martial economics as welfare economics. From first page of Marshall's principle of economics. Published in 1890. So, if you want to become lecturer, you are having MA first class, BA honors first class, MA gold medal, PhD. But in interview, if you have read Marshall's, Adam Smith books, James King's book, Don Patinkin books, Paul Samuelson books, A.C. Pigou books, 4 or 5 books, you read it. Not all chapter, read even first chapter. This will create your mind more productive, more coordination in the writings of different economists, and this will help you in All India Economic Service, IES, Indian Economic Service. This will help you in any interview where you will meet. Just to come, this topic I have selected today for discussion, first chapter of Marshallian book, Principles of Economics, only to acquaint you with the main issue, that is poverty. And poverty and its relationship to the degradation of a large mankind, degradation of a large part of mankind. SC, ST, OBC, if we take the ladder in our country, most of them, if you have gone to the village area, you can find out large number of people of suffering from poverty. They are considered to be poor person in our country. There are many policies. When I was a student, Mrs. Indira Gandhi became Prime Minister and her slogan was, Garibi Hatao. You will see perhaps in 1972 or 74, 72. Garibi Hatao, 70. You check it out. Garibi Hatao Dara. And she got majority, full majority, and become Prime Minister. But all the programs which have been in their period, I have written a book, Indian Economy, in which I have cited as example, and that IRDP, a small scale industries, promotion, Jawahar Rozgar Yojana, Nehru Rozgar Yojana, many things. 10 lakh gadha khodo, 10 million digging well. These are the different things which were done at that time. But poverty problem remained in our economy, and at present we conclude the destruction of the poor is their poverty. And the study of the causes of poverty is the study of causes of degradation of a large part of mankind. Thank you for watching my video. I will try to acquaint you with many things in coming days. But one thing I will tell you, that his topic you must read twice, thrice, 4 times, unless you are capable to speak without paper these contents. This will help you at many places on the basis of my experience of teaching 50 years, how you can change the quality of students with the help of teachers' teaching way and encouragement to the students. That's all. Share it with your friends, discuss among friends. Discussion will be 50% of your preparation of any examination. Don't keep it with yourself. 1 or 2 friends must be there to cooperate and coordinate each other, and all 3 will qualify and compete finally. Thank you for watching this video.